Well, new at 9, health officials and veterinarians are on high alert as bird flu continues to spread through animals. Fox 23's Bailey Coyle talked to the Tulsa Zoo about how they're keeping their animals safe during the outbreak.
We're concerned about all of our animals in the same way to make sure that we know everything that's going on with this virus.
Joe Barkowski, the vice president of animal conservation and science at the Tulsa Zoo, says highly pathogenic avian influenza, also known as bird flu, has been around for years. Now, with cases on the rise, not just in birds, but in other animals, the zoo has put into place safety measures to keep their animals healthy.
We want to make sure that it's not finding its way into our captive collections because some of our birds are obviously endangered or threatened in the wild.
According to the Oklahoma Department of Agriculture, Food, and Forestry, a positive case of bird flu was confirmed in a commercial poultry flock in Adair County in December.
It depends kind of where they exist. So if wild or commercial poultry are found to have avian influenza somewhere in the region or even in the state, our response may differ depending on how close to the zoo it is and what the risk factors may be.
One protocol the zoo has put in place is cleaning the floors in the rainforest exhibit every night.
People may be walking through the zoo, be walking through the droppings of wild birds and carrying them in on their shoes.
The zoo is also keeping all birds indoors, rather in a place like the rainforest that has a roof or in an exhibit with a net over it. Barkowski says they worry the wild birds that come to the zoo may carry the virus.
We are very thoughtful about the wild birds that we are also stewards of here at the Tulsa Zoo, and we keep an eye on them. We make sure if there are any sick or injured geese or ducks or wild birds out there that we're taking them in.
Because of how close bird flu is getting to Tulsa County, the zoo has moved their free-roaming peacocks to an enclosed area.
They have been sequestered into some of our exhibits. They're still viewable by our guests, but they're indoors so we can just keep a better eye on them.
The Tulsa Zoo has not seen any cases of bird flu. Barkowski says that they are confident that if there were a case in Tulsa or at the zoo, the protocols they have in place will protect their animals. In Tulsa, covering news that matters, Bailey Coyle, Fox 23 News.
Now, bird flu is spread by direct contact between birds and by humans moving infected birds or contaminated equipment and feed. Now, some signs to look out for are breathing issues, lack of energy or appetite, decreased egg production, soft-shelled or misshapen eggs, and discoloration of feet or legs. It can also cause sudden death. If you think your bird has bird flu, call 405-522-6141 immediately.